Since the 1980s, really, there's been a number of games, and they come along once in a while and they change the way people see games. They change the gaming industry.
Yeah, Minecraft is an amazing game where you literally spawn in a random world.
Well, Minecraft's quite a phenomenon because it's not just bridging gaps between platforms, it's also bridging gaps between age ranges.
For the first time, kids have been able to create rather than destroy.
The fact that this blew up and became so big and it's not a violent game and people can be creative and world builders and architects. It's opened up a whole new world of this new technology generation.
Minecraft has really just become popular because it attracts so many different age ranges. Like, you can do Minecraft mini games, you can do adventure maps.
Being a YouTuber, it becomes your life. It's not only just your life, but it's your mindset as well.
It's literally a game where you can do anything you want. I use it more of a creative platform than just a game.
Syndicate is right! Yeah. Here he is! Here he comes!
I guess Minecraft is also the most watched game on YouTube, and that's insane. These YouTubers are trailblazers. They are really the new influencers.
No one can ignore the rise of games. It's just taking over Hollywood.
So in terms of Minecraft as a game, it was developed by Mojang, who I believe was like a sort of small indie development company that just started working on Minecraft as a fun project, and it started gaining traction during the alpha phase, so very near the beginning of Minecraft. And it was available on PC. I think you could pay a little bit of money to get early access and sort of test the game, see if there were any bugs in it and sort of help out with the development phase. And then it moved into the beta phase as well. Again, the game wasn't fully ready, and this was all on PC. So probably before the general public or most gamers even knew about Minecraft. I played it a little bit back then, and then finally the game was fully released to the world, available on PC, and now it's available on multiple platforms, Xbox, iPhone, PlayStation, and PC. So it's really developed from just like a small fun project into this huge mainstream game played by millions and upon millions of people around the whole world, which is crazy.
So I guess you have to ask yourself why Microsoft does anything, and ultimately with Microsoft the bottom line is always the bottom line. $2.5 billion sounds like an awful lot of money to you or I, but Microsoft has at least $8 billion in cash, or what it calls short-term investments, so it really is pocket change to Microsoft. Also, it's not buying a startup that's going nowhere. As we know, Mojang is a hugely successful organisation, a hugely profitable organisation. So in purchasing Mojang and Minecraft, Microsoft is spending $2.5 billion to get a $2.5 billion asset. And at the same time, it's already said that within the first year it expects to make as much in profits as it would have made in interest payments from just having the money lying around. So that's the basic fiscal reason. Now, of course, Microsoft could go out and buy Starbucks or something like that if it just wanted to make money. So there's more to it than that. And what Microsoft's buying in Mojang essentially is Minecraft. And what it's buying in Minecraft is a product and an audience that completes what Microsoft really wants to have and what it doesn't currently have. If you take a look at Microsoft, you've got an organisation that is hugely financially successful and robust in a financial situation. But its major products, and the products for which it's mainly known, are things like Windows and Office, both of which are great products, but they're not things that particularly inspire love or joy in their audiences. They're also mainly aimed, or at least perceived to be aimed, at markets that are at least slowly in decline. So desktop PCs and laptops principally use Windows and Office, and as we all know, mobile and the cloud is where the future of personal computing is going. Microsoft kind of missed the boat on mobile a little bit, and it's now desperately trying to catch up with purchases like the Nokia purchase, and Minecraft fits into that. Buying Mojang gives it access to Minecraft the product, but it also gives it access to that audience of young, engaged, excited people who contribute to the product, who actually make the product better themselves in a way that no other Windows or Office product could ever dream of having.
It now means that Microsoft sort of have Minecraft under their umbrella, and they can sort of oversee the development and the future of Minecraft. There's a lot of mixed sort of opinions on this. Personally, I don't think it's going to affect the game directly anywhere in the near foreseeable future. I think if anything, it's going to offer a lot of support and a lot of infrastructure to help the guys making Minecraft into something bigger and better in the future, have Microsoft behind them to guide them, to help them. I'm pretty sure the game will stay multi-platform, so it's still being developed across PlayStation, iPhone, etc., and will still be available on all of those platforms. And hopefully it's only going to be a positive thing, which means that Minecraft, as I said, will have more support in its development phases as it moves forwards, meaning that things will be done quicker, more effectively, the distribution will be quicker. So I think, in all honesty, it's probably only a good thing. You can't really tell what's going to happen. Often these big companies like Microsoft buy up things like Minecraft and don't really do too much with them, just sort of have them under their umbrella so they can keep control of it, rather than maybe Sony coming along and trying to buy them up and then a rival having this huge game under their control. So I think it should only be a good thing, hopefully, and I don't think it's going to result in anything bad. It should just allow Minecraft to become even bigger than it is right now.
With Microsoft's purchase of Minecraft, it re-raises the question of the future of Minecraft, and it's a really important question. Of course, if we're going to hope to maintain the community and actually maintain it in education, I think it's a very, very valid question. But I'm actually very hopeful of it, and the reason I'm hopeful for it is because I think the community is so strong, and I think Microsoft must understand that you don't buy something without researching it first. And I just believe that it's such a powerful tool with such a powerful network that I just think that they're going to do the right thing with it, and that's to maintain it, keep it open, and hopefully allow the community to continue to build on that. Ultimately, if you leave the community to grow, you can only make more money from it. It hasn't peaked yet, and I'm sure that's what they're going to do. In my heart, I am hoping that that's what they're going to do.
Now that Microsoft's bought Mojang, my suspicion is they're not going to do anything soon, because it's such a huge thing. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's like buying Lego or buying Disney or something like that. It's such an institution, particularly to the younger audience. And Microsoft knows that, so I would be very surprised if they make any changes quickly. I think it will continue on PC. You know, Microsoft has been very open that this franchise built that was born on PC and it lives on PC and that's its home. I think on the console side of things, obviously it's available on pretty much every other platform. I think those will continue to build out. I think what Microsoft will probably do in the first instance is bring more of those PC features to the console version. Things like being able to rent a world that you can share with your friends, for instance, or some slightly more interesting content packs or something like that. But Minecraft is, by its very nature, an intensely democratized thing. Like, loads of people own it, loads of people are invested in it. Mojang have never been about charging for updates or anything like that, and I just don't think Microsoft are able to change that, and nor would they wish to. I think their future for the brand is expanding it carefully. Ultimately, I would think we'll probably see a few more things like skin packs or themed extras or something like that, kind of cosmetic stuff that you can buy if you want. But I think the core of Minecraft is so well established and it's so egalitarian that I can't see anyone messing with that, and not Microsoft, not anyone.
Guys, what is up? It is Ashley Game here, back with some more survival games, and I'm having like the worst luck right now, guys. Like, no jokes. Well, my channel is Ashley Mai Gaming. I currently have 409k subscribers. I mainly post Minecraft videos. I'm currently doing a lot of solo stuff like crazy craft and whatnot, so that's really it for my channel. I mean, I do post vlogs and stuff sometimes, and parodies occasionally. I've done one big parody so far, and I want to post more parodies in the future, but we'll just see how things go, really. Minecraft stood out to me because it was something that I could use to do so many things on. Like, it's not just one base thing, it's like an open kind of like thing where you can do different series on it, different things, and plus it's fun as well, so you can do multiplayer games and stuff like that. Well, I mean, the game is initially the same, but then when it comes to what you can do in it, it's completely different. There's so many things you can do. Like, you can do Minecraft mini games, you can do adventure maps, you can do parkour maps. It's just a crazy amount of things you can do for it. Minecraft has really just become popular because it attracts so many different age ranges. Like, it's not just for kids. You can do things which older kids would attract. Like, there's horror games and stuff like that, and there's like GTA in it now, so it's really good. One of my friends, guy does Minecraft, he has over 10 million subscribers from it, so he's definitely one of the bigger YouTubers out there who does Minecraft. It's just more of an escape, really. Like, YouTube was an escape for me to get away from reality and just go online and just play with friends and talk to subscribers and stuff like that, and just have fun, really. And then YouTube came along, and it was just a matter of just being able to entertain people and feel like, you know, people wanted me to do it for them. With PC gaming, like console gaming, with Minecraft, the one on PC is so much far ahead than what it is on the console one, so the console is a little bit behind. So I don't think it's really being reached. I mean, when it's being brought to different consoles, it's letting a wide audience play the game and getting more, like, attained, and then go on YouTube and see YouTubers and stuff like that. So I have met so many people online. The majority of my friends now are people that I've met online and met in real life and stuff like that, but I do mostly play with people online and friends I've met online and stuff like that. Well, back in the day, before YouTube, I used to be part of a team called Friday, and I helped create one of the famous survival games maps, which was really fun. So I think that's probably one of the best things I helped create it. In terms of what I've created myself, I haven't really done much building. I don't really build, I just kind of go and find other people's builds and go with that. So I'd rather promote other people's builds and watch people comment on my own really bad builds. I'm honestly so glad he's created Minecraft. I just like praise him. He's like a god to me, honestly. I'm so glad that he created Minecraft because it's honestly been the best experience of my life these last 2 years, and I wouldn't ask for anything more. Minecraft has definitely been a huge open door to me, kind of.
Well, I guess I hope you guys did enjoy this really, really interesting and just interesting survival games. I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.
I run a company called Immersive Minds, which is it brings together a collective of people from all around the world that basically do creative things with technologies, animation, podcasting, filmmaking, but primarily games-based learning. So what we do is, the last sort of 5 years of our business has been putting games and games-based learning into education, heritage, museums, galleries, charities, schools, all around the world. Since the 1980s, really, there's been a number of games, and they come along once in a while and they change the way people see games. They change the gaming industry for a variety of reasons, and Minecraft's one of those games. And the reason it's different, and the reason it's so, I believe it's so potent, is because for the first time, and this is also why it's important in education, is for the first time, really, kids have been able to create rather than destroy. Many games are all about conquering and commanding and controlling and stuff like that, whereas in Minecraft, you create, you build, it's almost like the polar, it's positive, and it's such a positive experience for the kids. One of the projects I'm involved in is about using Minecraft with the children at the Leeds City Academy to build robots with a purpose. So we're looking at robots as a concept, a kind of a human concept. Many people don't realise that the word robot is the Czech word for slave. And actually across all of the languages that we've been exploring in this most recent project, there is no other word for robot. Almost every language in the world just says robot. So when they want to talk about that. So one of the things we've been getting the kids to explore is the term robot, and why robot is really important as a word, as a sort of a kind of a human concept, because the concept of slavery is something that we used to, back in Roman times and other sort of areas of history, we used to think was something we could do as a species, and we would enslave other nations and whatnot. And actually now, largely, consciously around the world, it's something that we don't do and we shouldn't do and we won't abide by. But actually, have we really changed the way we think? Have we not just replaced those ideas with robots? Have we not just that ideology with robots? And the kids are just kind of loving this, because the kids are like, well, yeah, actually, we've got robots that take us places. And we used to have people that, slaves would lift us up in little carriages, the royalty, and would carry, 4 slaves would carry 1 princess through the city of Rome or whatever. And we've now got cars that do that for us. And we've got conveyor belts in supermarkets. And the kids are really loving this as a concept, because they're like, actually, psychologically, have we really changed the way we think about, getting people to do or something to do work for us that we don't want to do ourselves? But we were using Minecraft to kind of bring that learning out. You can get some really deep and meaningful learning right across the curriculum by using Minecraft to eke it out. And this is one great example of that, where we've been working with a whole range of ages of these children. We've been getting them to build robots that have functions. So do those robots open and close doors for us using redstone. Now, redstone is an element or a material within Minecraft which is very much like electricity. We can create circuits with redstone. It's this thing called redstone dust, which we can kind of sprinkle on the blocks that we're using. And then if we attach a lever or a button or such to the redstone dust, and then pull that lever, it creates an active circuit which will then activate something like a piston or a door. So kids can start to really think about the materials they want to use to create the robots. So do they have a boxing robot with pistons for fists, or do they have, we had one today that closed its knees and it was kind of like a door that it couldn't get through. We had another one which defends the city that the kids are based in Leeds, and this thing fired arrows from its legs and fireballs from its chest and a cannon from its head, and it kind of stood mighty over the city. So they thought about defensive robots as well. It's kind of like really getting the kids to kind of play, and that's what this is all about, is getting them to play and create, which is what Minecraft does. But underneath, and we were constantly just asking them questions about the concept of robots and slaves and the purpose of robots in doing things for us. And what that led to as well was some really nice conversations actually with some of the kids about our hopes for robots in the future, that robots will one day save humanity from itself. And some kids were really thinking about this and commenting on this, and also our fears as well. So we were talking to kids about this dystopian future, or even post-apocalyptic future, which we see in the movies, where robots gain intelligence and turn on us. And I mean, that's been happening in movies since Metropolis. And I think that the kids are really, they got this whole deep and meaningful conversation within the context of playing Minecraft and making robots.
Education and video games. Usually those are 2 words not put together very often. Video games are thought of as fighting games, combat, violence, war games, all this sort of thing. But that's very different these days. There's always been puzzle games, there's always been other types of gaming, but the ones that tended to make the press would be the ones that had the negative connotations. But things have changed a lot. And Minecraft in particular has done a lot to change that, because it's a pure sandbox. If you enjoyed playing with sand on the beach, whatever age you were, I mean, you don't ever stop enjoying playing with sand on the beach, let's be honest, you'll enjoy playing Minecraft because the sky's the limit. And it's so educational because, yeah, you can just build a castle or do something like that if you want, Or you can learn electronics, and you can build logic gates, and you can build contraptions that move around and pistons. I saw an article where they built the first hard drive in-game in Minecraft, a 1 kilobyte hard drive that stores data, retrievable data, and they bring it back out again, just with redstone. So how much easier is it to, because normally in schools when you got taught electronics, it's black boxes. You don't actually know what's going on, whereas in Minecraft you can build the black box and see what it does. So I think it's great because it's showing parents that gaming doesn't have to be bad and isn't a negative influence. Because we lost the media war about 10 years ago about anyone ever thinking gaming could be positive. No matter how much we talk about how great World of Warcraft is at bringing people together, EVE Online, any of these like massively multiplayer stuff to bring communities and people from across boundaries together. But yeah, I think Minecraft just got so big, it took everyone by surprise, including Marcus, the guy who wrote it. No one could ever have imagined how big Minecraft would be, which is brilliant for the games industry and brilliant for the image, because out there's about 5,000 people a day coming mostly about Minecraft, and mostly children with their parents. So it gives you an idea of how much more acceptance there is. There's projects going on, for example, Mojang do the whole UN Habitat thing, where in places like Kenya, they're designing their communities in Minecraft, and then they're going off and making that into reality. It can be used as a building tool, it can be used as I've talked about electronics tools, it can be used there's so many applications, and because it's so moddable, as in people can change the way the game works, the sky's the limit. What you can imagine you can make happen in the game. So whether it's different varieties of gameplay modes, or whether it's actually design it to be an educational tool to teach someone how to program or how to build something. Those sorts of skills we're going to need in the what they call the second information age, which we're in right now. So it's a very powerful tool, and you're seeing lots more come along just like it.
Gaming has made such a huge impact in Hollywood and at the British Academy of Film and Television Arts Los Angeles, on which I'm on the board of directors. We have noticed this and we respect its importance in the industry. That's why we have recently extended our membership not just to film and television professionals and related professions, but also welcoming members of the games industry as well, because they are just on a rocket ship of impact in the industry. It's been noticed in recent years with movie stars, the likes of Kevin Spacey, for example, lending their talents to games, and it's great to give them this acknowledgement on behalf of BAFTA. We have our own Games Awards as well, to welcome them into the family, because no one can ignore the rise of games. It's just taking over Hollywood.
If you guys have requested, this is going to be one of many games we'll be playing on my more Ali A channel. This is Minecraft. This is going to be a single-player survival experience. I'm going to loads of resources stored away over my sort of like process of heather, where you can take on loads of evil guys. You can get some food, have a shower. By maybe 3-4 p.m. I'll be in the zone. Maybe I've checked up on emails a little. It just goes by really quickly.
The YouTube phenomenon is quite a recent thing, actually. It's changed a lot. They go to watch people hundreds of times better than them playing the games, and people are watching them play it. But they're entertainers. Respectful for the guys. These aren't guys, if you picked them on the street, you would pick as the traditional.
Apart from that, it's just a great way to play with loads of people, even around the world as well.
The likes of Ali A.
I love it, and like a lot of them are my friends, and so to see them so humbled and to see them doing what they love, gaming, with this to be part of their education.
Yeah, gamers are just like normal people.
I'm my own boss, so it's up to me to structure how much work I'm putting into things, and how much. But outside we go and venture, and over as well, so we can make
power to since they're watching us, and essentially a lot of companies kind of don't like that.
Is tough. It's a slow process initially, and I got into it just for fun, but once I started to build that following, and I had that following on YouTube, people just come to my channel because of my content is around everywhere. Maybe they're searching for
YouTube has been huge for Minecraft because you get to experience, but it's also so much more interesting because the potential in Minecraft.
A lot of people will immediately say when it's switched on, it doesn't look good. Why do kids play this? Because some of the other games out there,
I think people can lose sometimes. They focus on all walls. The walls drop down. Minecraft was so successful for quite a few years to come because it's just such a just hits from left field.
To a YouTuber rather than to a celebrity. With a celebrity, you just see them, in a celebrity, you wouldn't be able to see what they're doing in certain situations. Like for us, we're
non-stop every single day. YouTube doesn't go away for the weekends, it's still there. YouTube, like, you are then stuck as a YouTuber. So if you wanted to try and transition away from it, you're going to have those people that aren't going to open platform. There are kids of any age watching. So personally, I don't swear in my videos. And thank you guys for watching episode 1 of my LA adventure. We're going to check out my little swag pad here, looking beautiful.
Insomnia, make some noise. I think it's like, no. Oh, really? Oh, you YouTubers, you can't be trusted. Syndicate is right. Yeah. Welcome to the main stage. So, how are you?
There was this one day I discovered there was an awesome game played by sea nanas, placing blocks, and I was just like, this is pretty sick. Alright! I know! Sorry, I'll let you down.
The Hunger Games tournament.
Thank you.
At some stage they might make an Xbox branded phone or an Xbox branded tablet. How come
YouTubers making things, and as a result this huge sort of community where people can come together, find other friends that are playing Minecraft and start playing with them, checking out our videos, and Minecraft has really benefited the whole of YouTube and the gaming scene because it's just blown up, and it's meant that people understand about gaming and the fact that it lives on YouTube, and Minecraft has done many great things for the community. Towards the end, but I've already explained why, and I think it was for a good reason, and it doesn't matter, you know why. Just because of how sick it is. This has been, my friends, How to Minecraft. It's been so much fun. Cannot thank you guys enough for the support. Stay tuned via Twitter and this channel for information on Season 2. Cannot wait, guys. It's going to be absolutely sick. This is the end, my friends, and I'll see you guys very soon for Season 2 of How to Minecraft. Thanks for watching.